So I'm here doing a more in-depth video of the pasta dishes. This one's going to be in the meat dish. So I have hamburger and sausage and garlic chicken. I have a can of pureed tomatoes. Oregano. Basil. Cayenne pepper. Basil. Oregano. A pinch of sugar because it has a little bit of aluminum taste to from the can. I got some heat base. So a couple of other things I wanted to touch on that I missed in the last video is like some of the things that I was scrutinized for in the flight attendant industry was not being able to work a wheelchair that was in the airplane, which is a completely different wheelchair than what you would see, what I would have come in contact with. Oh, and then like I had took some tests and because I wasn't passing them, I kind of wanted to make a point to the person who was going to let me go because I didn't do well on one of the tests that it was going to be fine because I had a manager from my previous job that liked my abilities and would hire me back. I said, well, that's okay, I have a manager that's back in Indiana that's going to take me back. And my point is I'm a good employee. Like, you're letting a good employee go, okay, over not understanding some of the material. And she looked at me and she goes, really? And why would he hire you back? Because I'm a good employee, you know? Like, she couldn't get that. She couldn't understand that. Like, I was letting her know, like, who you're letting go. And she just wasn't, that was just something she couldn't get, wrap her, she couldn't believe that somebody could actually be good at their job. And if your meat sauce is a little runny, just add some tomato paste. And here's my spaghetti and marinara sauce. Really good. So about the $5,000, okay? So the goal is to save up $5,000. Now this is kind of what it looks like in my current situation. So this was different back in the day. But basically, just to have electricity, phone, and Wi-Fi, you're coming up to $3,000. Car insurance and plates, a year. This is all for over a year. $700. That brings you to $3,700. Here, the rent is $850, which is really low. It's very on the low end. I mean, when I lived in a house, I had to, like, it was property tax. It was holes in the floor. It was washing machines. So this was a lot more expensive. This is a really good price. $1,392. Storage, $780. Gym, $780. Food for a year. This is like a really low ball, $1,200. TV, $288. Brings your total to $16,960. You go and look for an apartment. That's the low end of what you can make. If you're bringing home like $15,000 to $20,000, that's the low end. They're going to look at you and say, you make too much money to live into like a Section 8 building or a rent-controlled environment. Anything, you go into a place where it's making a nicer building, you don't make enough to live there. Getting into a building, you're very lucky. So if all your money is going out towards that and you're saving up in money, you basically have to be psychic to have $5,000 on hand to be a flight attendant. I was saving